Okay, and this next comment is the longest comment I've ever seen, I think, on our entire channel under any video ever. So special award goes to you, Lena. And I'm gonna read the comment right now. First of all, I love you too. You were the first YouTubers that I really liked. I hope you will find your happiness and I wish you great strength to get there. But I have to say that I so not agree with the philosophy behind it. Obviously, I don't know the details about your situation, so I'm just talking in general and about myself. I am in a long-term relationship as well. We are together since we were 20 and this was 6 years ago. And this is the first interesting thing in this comment. Now, I want you to come back to me when you've been together with this person another 6 years and see if you still feel the same way. Or if not. I mean, this is like a long time from now, okay? But you know, the future me is already curious about this. And yes, the breakup was under discussion in our relationship too at times. And we thought about the things you explain here. But to be honest, I think it's just millennial BS which can ruin our life. There's a pressure in our life from rom-com, social media, etc. that we have to be crazy in love all the time. But this is not how everyday life works. And I totally actually agree with this statement. And I have to say, once again, I've made an entire separate video on this with life lessons I learned. This is one of the life lessons I learned. However, I came to a kind of, you know, little different conclusion, and that's, you know, I discussed this a lot more in my video. Again, check it out below this video. It is linked below. Laura said that if you break up, it can either be better or worse, but if it became worse, at least she tried. But this line can be said all the time in all relationships, except if you were in one with everyone in the world before. It's just not right. You can't experience everything, you can't try everything. You will be just always unhappy, always searching, always alone, chasing something that isn't real. Your first real love is everything, because that's everything you know. Your second is just half of that. And your 15th meaning is exceptionally lower, because it will be just one of many, and by that time love will become disposal and reachable, easy to give up, easy to not give everything into. This is something that I cannot really comment on, because I kind of agree and I kind of disagree. So I agree because first love is the deepest when it's at a certain stage. Like if the first love continues for 12 years, it's just, you know, I mean, I would even argue that's not the first love anymore, because I have changed so much. You wouldn't recognize me. Like, here's a picture of me when I was 17. That's completely different. And at the time, obviously, Laura was also completely different. So you would argue, I mean, I would argue even that, you know, we have changed so much that we were already in a relationship with someone totally different from when the relationship started. I also think that the comfort zone thing is BS. Yeah, my bed is my comfort zone if we talk about sleeping, but why would it be better if I sleep on the kitchen table? Yes, maybe it would be funny at first, and maybe I would learn a lot from it, like DIY tricks to stop back pain, and the morning coffee would be much closer. But why would I want to do that when the bed works just fine? Maybe after trying for 10 years, I will have found out that the bathtub is a little better than bed. But what do I get from it? The bed was fine too, and I lost 10 years of good sleep for nothing. Just because I wanted more and because it was never enough. Again, that's a very interesting example with the kitchen table. But I think, you know, once you experience something, you cannot unexperience it. Like, it's impossible. However, if you never even experience it in the first place, you kind of always have this almost subconscious desire to wonder. Like, I've said this before, I've traveled all over the world. I've been to like about 50 countries now in the last several years. And the one thing I've seen everywhere all the time is people wanting something they are not currently having. Everyone always wants something they don't have. And so this is really difficult to answer, but I think this is something that everybody has to decide for themselves. And with Laura and I, because we are such good friends and we talked about this so much, we in the end just decided that we now want to experience different things and we really want to get out of the comfort zone. And I don't think the comfort zone is BS at all. I think it's very important to understand that, you know, many people are caught up in it so deep that they can't get out. And to even try and attempt to get out is so difficult that I think most people in first world countries would actually need therapy. They would need to talk to like a professional psychologist or psychiatrist to get out of their comfort zone because they're stuck so deep inside it, seriously. In my personal opinion, the best thing in life is if you find someone in this world who loves you, feels you, understands you, has the same morals and goals, who cares about you, who can spend fun times with, laugh, cry, sleep, and live with. A partner, a companion by your side. It's not about butterflies in your stomach after some years, but it would be the same with anyone. It's about a partner, an equal human being who knows you inside out and who will walk you through every trouble, sorrow, joy, etc. that can come to you. And yeah, I agree with that. And I want to make it clear that I am still this person for Laura, and Laura is still this person for me, but what you just described, you know, could be a best friend, but what you fail to say is that you actually need to feel like you are in love with this person. It doesn't have to be butterflies, but you have to feel like you are in love. Like you have to be like, yes, we are still deeply in love here. And it doesn't have to be like new and fresh, okay? It can be very old and, you know, grown together, okay? But it has to be romantic love, okay? Not family love, which is different, not friendship love, okay? Romantic love. And it doesn't matter how much time passes here, okay? Romantic love is always romantic love. There's different stages of love, there's different stages of relationship. Again, I talk about that in my own video, okay? There's a link below, but basically there should always be romantic love. And unfortunately, it just isn't there anymore. And like I said in the other video, like at first I didn't know what was going on. I'm not sure if Laura knew what was going on, but that's basically the thing that changed. Like I could just feel it. There was just no romantic love there from myself, but also from Laura, you know, from both sides really. Okay, the comment is not over yet. It goes on to say, yeah, codependency and other things can be bad for your personality, but it can be solved with individual spaces, separate hobbies, works, projects, and maybe some affairs if it's okay to you and you want to experience other things more. In this way, you can learn new things about yourself and each other. But if everything is just in place, you are not hurting each other, you are in your comfort zone and lost the crazy stupid love, I think you are losing the peaceful, happily ever after for Tinder, Instagram, millennial ideals. And no, humans were living relatively long lives always. The main age was low because of child mortality. That's true, but from an evolutionary standpoint, humans are monogamous, living a long life, supported by their hormone system and generally feel content with a pair. The difference is that the partner's importance was lower earlier because there were extended families, the whole village and community near each person, and the situation wasn't like the two of us against the world, which can lead to toxic codependency in our modern urban life. Yes. Codependency, and yes, again, I agree that for some people a monogamous lifestyle is suitable, for others a monogamous lifestyle is not suitable. I can't even talk about this at the moment, okay, because I'm just so confused. And like I said in my other video, I am in fact in therapy to work stuff out at the moment, okay, but I can tell you that this codependency thing got so bad with Laura and myself that we can't just do what you said in this comment here, which is, you know, spend some time apart and then, you know, be back together. It is beyond that, okay? We had to separate, and we had to separate for good. But my God, Lena, thank you so much for this essay. This is like an entire blog post you've written there. This is crazy. This is, like I said, the longest comment I've ever read under one of my YouTube videos. So thank you so much for writing out your thoughts and feelings here, and it was very raw and authentic once again, which is really, really appreciated, so thank you so much. Okay, so those were the comments from my reaction video on the Traveling Weasels channel. Now I quickly want to have a look at the comment under my own video, my first video on my own channel, Tanbai TV. If you haven't subscribed to it yet, make sure to check it out. It's all linked below this video. Okay, so the first comment that I ever got on my channel says, "You and your act remind me of Barney from the series How I Met Your Mother. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I recommend watching them through some night." It's up to your mind, but if you're ready enough, I bet you will experience a lot of aha moments. Yes, I know How I Met Your Mother. I have seen many, many episodes. I think Barney is a very funny character. But that's not me. I mean, maybe it's me in a visual way, maybe I look like him. So I actually really like the actor Neil Patrick Harris. He's actually a great guy, or he seems like a great guy from the interviews that I've seen. But this person that he plays in How I Met Your Mother is, I mean, it's very funny on a plus side, okay? But on a negative side, it's a little crazy. It's actually totally crazy. And obviously in love with Robin, but can't really, you know, admit that until it's too late. And then they kind of messed up with the storylines. They messed up the storyline so badly that I couldn't even, like the last episode of How I Met Your Mother, oh my god, I could make a whole separate video on that, just how bad that was, seriously, I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, the second comment is by Goldener Augenblick, a really nice German username, which means golden, God, what the hell does Augenblick mean? Golden moment, golden moment. I really love your personality and positivity, so keep going. Hope you also get Hungarian and German videos, wishing you the best. Thank you so much for this comment. And in regards to German content and Hungarian content, like, I don't know if you watched the video, but I did say like that I am in therapy, so I can like barely do anything at the moment. And so with this content, I'm also very confused. Like, I don't really know what direction I'm going in with this. Okay, all I can talk about for now is obviously the end of the relationship, and then we'll see. But again, thank you so much for watching the video and for commenting. The next comment says, this video helped me a lot. And thank you so much for writing this. That's exactly why I made this video. I hope this will help more of you guys. So yeah, that's exactly what I wanted actually. So that's the ideal comment. Well done. Chirke says, hi Tamba, at the moment I'm watching your reaction video, so I'll watch this video after that, but you mentioning about, right in your comments, long-term relationship. I had one that was about a year and a half, my first long-term one. We both were teenagers and I learned a lot from that. Ended up not really good, but I feel better leaving everything behind me. Not because of bad memories, but because I learned everything, what I needed, and I moved on. That is needed some time, about a week, but after a year I found my fiance and we are together for 4.5 years. That's pretty cool. Well done. When I started we were both 20 and now obviously both older than 20, and this time I never feel less than love, never looked her as my best friend or some kind of family relation. Good, I hope that never changes. But I understand your viewpoint. Everyone has different life goals, what can be changed every time like that when we want from life. So in short, you learned a lot and you can use those experiences to have better life, and maybe one day your life goal will change again, and then all of those experiences will come in handy. So yes, again, that's the point. We always change, you always learn new things, and those things will usually come in handy, so that's why I made the video. So thank you so much for the comment. Okay, and that was the end of my second part of this comment reaction video. If you haven't seen the first part for any reason, it is on my Traveling Weasels channel. The video is linked below, so make sure to go and check it out. If you're new to my channel, Tamba TV, make sure to subscribe. Come back next week for the next video. At the moment, I'm posting videos weekly. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Peace.